Today we're talking about why I left Robinhood for another brokerage. Where did I go? In my review. Hello everyone and welcome to Seven Figure Adventure. My name is Jimmy. Today we're going to talk about a change that I made regarding my brokerage account. Now I've been doing some stock dividend investing recently and I decided to look more into Robinhood to make sure that was the best place for me. Well, as you know, Robinhood has had some challenges recently with their accounts being hacked and a lawsuit that was going on. And I want to talk about those things today and tell you where I went from Robinhood and why I went there. So let's take a look at some news articles about Robinhood that came out recently about their brokerage. This kind of backs up my reasoning for why I did what I did. So Robinhood actually pioneered the whole commission-free trading, $0 trading, and it became very popular for a very long time. And it wasn't until just recently that other brokerages began to catch on. But as far as Robinhood goes, they created a very easy app, very easy to use website, and they're able to roll out fractional shares. So you could actually purchase shares of stock a lot cheaper than paying full price for an entire share of stock. For example, Amazon is a few $1,000s plus for one share of stock. Well, now you can actually purchase for as little as $1 a fractional amount of a share of Amazon. So the fractional shares give you the ability for the everyday person with not a lot of money for investing to be able to go out there and actually create fractional shares of stock and put into their portfolio without worrying about having to come up with a bunch of money to invest at one time. So those are all good benefits at the time, and I went to Robinhood and I started investing with them, and I put some stocks in there and I did some dividend investing, and I learned a lot of things. And it wasn't until just recently that we realized that Robinhood had been hacked. You see, almost 2,000 accounts were compromised as hackers used a fake ID to obtain Robinhood accounts and take the money from their accounts. So the first paragraph here says about 2,000 Robinhood users were affected by the most recent cyber attack on the app. This was according to an internal review. Although the company did not reveal the exact number for security reasons, the attack left customers frustrated as hackers drained off their funds while they got no support from the company. So Robinhood's resolution to your account getting compromised is just change your password. That's what they recommend. They recommend you just go in there and just change your password so that no one can get access to your account. For me, that was not going to work. I wanted the ability to have access to some kind of support system should I needed help in that moment, even if it was just to ask a general question. So I looked up how to contact Robinhood if I had a problem. And you can see here down below, one of these things is a website. You can create a ticket on the website, which again, it just fills a form out and sends them an email. You can go to the Contact Us in the app and do the same thing, fill out a form, send an email. Or you can just send a normal email itself from your mail server system or mail browser. You can send them a message through Twitter. There's a phone number right here, and if you call that phone number, you will find that number, all it does is tells you to use the app to contact support. The app, all it does is allow you to fill a form out and email support. And there's also, if you look at number 6 here for live chat, Robinhood does not offer any kind of live chat. So what this boiled down to me was that if something happened to my account, now fortunately my account was not one to be compromised in this situation. So what I had to do is I had to look at, if this happened to me, how would I get in contact with Robinhood? And the answer is I can't. Now, sure, I can fill a form out, I can email it over, I can have them look at it, and hope they get back to me within a few days. But in this situation, I can't wait a few days. I need to know right away if there's a problem with my account. I want a solution. I want an answer. And so Robinhood does not offer any kind of support. And so that led me to making a change. And so I'm going to share with you today where I went. So let's go for a ride. So one of the things that I like about where I went is they're about 20 minutes from my house. I can get in my car and I can drive right to the building. They're not 100% online. I can walk in the door and actually talk to a human being. It was the biggest decision that I made, my number one decision why I left Robinhood. Because of the things that have happened with Robinhood, not that I had much in there to begin with at that point, but I didn't want to take a chance. And I'm going to talk about what this brokerage has to offer and how different it is and why I recommend that you make that change as well too. And I apologize if the camera's a little bit bouncy. The road's not that smooth. So if you've enjoyed this video so far, do me a favor. If you would, please give this video a like. Click that thumbs up button, give it a like. Just a gentle tap to make that thumbs up button turn blue. We really would appreciate that. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're going to be releasing 2 videos a week now, every Tuesday and Friday. We look forward to seeing you on the next one. So we're here, we finally made it. And I'm going to reveal to you where I changed from Robinhood to a different brokerage. And I'm going to talk about why I did it. So you ready? Here it is. That's it. We've made the change to Fidelity Investments. You see, the biggest thing for me, the reason why I left Robinhood was because of the fact that Robinhood had no support. After the issues that they had, it brought up a lot of concerns to me that with Fidelity, you've got full support 24/7. They have advisors that can help you on your account. They also have investment advisors to help you on your stocks and your mutual funds and your index funds and general investing questions. You can actually talk to a human being. It's the biggest reason why I left Robinhood. Fidelity gives you the ability to have a cash management account there, which is a checking account. The checking accounts are free. No minimum balance, no monthly account fees. Your debit card is free, bill pay is free. You even get checks for your account for free. Now, I don't use many checks at all, hardly ever, but it's nice to know that I have the ability to use a check if I needed to. But the checks are, again, there for free. You can open up brokerage accounts, which are your savings accounts, if you will. Fidelity also offers fractional shares. So you can invest in fractional shares now where you couldn't before. The trading with Fidelity is free. It's totally free. $0 trading. That wasn't always the case. Robinhood did kind of set the stage for that. But over time, other brokerage firms begin to catch on and they begin to lower their cost of trading. Now they're down to $0. Fidelity is one of them. But I appreciate the fact that I can go to Fidelity, make a phone call, talk to an actual human being, and get results that I need to get and questions I need to have answered about my account. Also, I can go right here to this branch, which is 20 minutes from my house, walk in the door and talk to somebody in person. Maybe I want to deposit a check into my account. I can do that. Or doing other things, or maybe you're traveling and you need to pull money from the ATM machine. When you pull money from your account, if that ATM charges you a fee, Fidelity will reimburse you that fee. Also, because they're not a bank, they don't charge the fees that a traditional bank actually charges. So there are no NSF or overdraft fees in your account. Hopefully, you don't have the issue where, you end up overdrawing your account. But the nice thing about Fidelity is that if that ever happens to you and a check were to bounce, there's no NSF fees. One of the things I wanted to point out was that the money that's inside of your cash management account, I know I've called it a checking account. Legitimately, they're not a bank, so they can't have a checking account. The checking account is called a cash management account. So you really should be calling it a cash management account. But it works the same way as a checking account. Okay, with that being said, those accounts are FDIC insured. So all the money that you have in your account is insured by the FDIC regulatory limits, which I believe is $250,000 per account. Bottom line is I would encourage you to take a look at Fidelity. And if you haven't done so already, open an account with them. You'll be glad you did.